I feel like I'm creating all the time, whether I'm physically doing it or just like thinking of different ideas of things that I would like to do whenever I can find time. It's always an interesting story. I remember the day that it happened. I was in, I think me and my mom were in Bible study. And like any other, at this point I don't draw better than any other little kid. I was 6 years old and I'm just doodling in my little notebook, and my mom, she does hair, so she's pretty good at drawing as well. And every person I would draw, like it was a profile of their face, but they didn't have chins. It was like forehead, nose, lip, neck. And she was like, no, you have to draw them this way. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I draw them that way. And for some reason, this style, I kept drawing the people that way, and I got good at it. Around that time, like by the time I turned 7, 8 years old, like my teachers noticed, all the kids in class noticed, wanted me to like teach them how to draw. And it's funny to look back at them now because I'm like, these drawings are terrible. I mean, but not for, 8-year-old kid, but like these, it's just hard to understand. It's really cool to look back though and like see like how far I've come.
We found out Greg's talent in art through the recruiting process, and we really pride ourselves on having great relationships with our recruits and our players, and so pretty early on we learned what a terrific artist he was, and I demanded that he share some with me, and so he shared some with me, and I was really amazed at, wow, this guy's a really talented artist, not just a guy who's drawing pictures or sketches. He's a guy who's really passionate about what he's drawing, and every one of his drawings had a purpose and a meaning behind it. And
every drawing there's like a new challenge. Like every piece is a journey. I've gotten it to a point where I can pretty much draw anything that I see, but as far as what I enjoy drawing is definitely portraits and like people. As I've gotten older, like I can see a picture, I can see a photograph, and like it might have a certain lighting or like on the face, and I think it's the weirdest thing ever. I'll be like I want to draw that. So like I'll just do it. This is Chris Douglas Roberts. He's one of my favorite basketball players, and like I follow a lot of things that he does, and I admire him. And I wanted to draw a picture. I kind of sketched out Waves, like he calls himself, like the Wave God. So like Waves, then he's into Dragon Ball Z. So I made the son a Dragon Ball, and then he's from Detroit, so I put a Detroit Tigers logo for his this is like his brand, like don't cheat the grind. So just use a lot of times trying to capture who the person is. He interacts with his fans a lot on Twitter. So yeah, I reached out to him, and he was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Like they told me like to make sure like I let him know when I finish it, and I posted it on my Instagram, and I made sure I tagged him in it, tagged his wife, tagged his assistant. Like they all loved it. Like his mom saw it and commented on it. Like people in his family, and he actually ended up following me on Instagram, and he reposted it. Like he made it his profile picture, his little icon on Instagram. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, Greg and I are both from Virginia, and so his portrait of Allen Iverson is pretty special. It's one of the ones that I actually love the most. And before he actually had a chance to share with Allen Iverson, he shared it with me, and I was amazed by it. Again, when you're from the 804, the 757 in Virginia, Allen Iverson is everything in basketball, and so him and I really share that connection. And when he was able to share that with him, I was able to have that same joy because I knew how badly he wanted to do that piece for Allen, and for him to be able to share that with him was really unique.
Like there's a lot of stuff I want to do outside of basketball. Like while I'm playing basketball, like I plan on still doing my drawings. Like I also write. Like I still plan on writing poetry and music and dabbling into fashion and modeling, and just I want to have my hands in so many different things.